My name is Giselle Aguiar. I'm 61 years old and I have struggled with weight issues for basically the good majority of my life. I was only skinny at one point in my early 20s, and that was the height of the disco era, but I was dancing for 3 hours every night. Okay, so that was the point where I was my skinniest and my most fit. But at 61 years old, I can't do 3 hours dancing every night. Plus, there's no discos around anymore. Anyways, so now I also have osteoarthritis, and that's an inflammatory disease. And it's in my hands, it's in my shoulders, in my knees, in my ankles, in my feet. I usually say it's in basically all of my joints except for my elbows, and at that point my elbow starts hurting. So back when I was diagnosed back in 2008, the doctor gave me some prescription NSAIDs, anti-inflammatories. And the problem with that is they were affecting my kidneys, and Tylenol was affecting my liver. So at that point I decided, well, I can't live without my kidneys and my liver, but I could probably try to live with the pain. Well, that was kind of difficult. Then a friend of mine suggested I read this book called Inflammation Nation. And it explains that all this inflammation we have in our bodies is due to basically what we eat. So I'm like, well, I can regulate what I eat. But the book was really difficult. I mean, it was fairly simple to explain, but it wasn't making any logical sense in my head. So I followed it for a while, and I did realize that there were certain things that I was eating that was making me ill. One of them was gluten, which is in wheat, barley, and rye. So that means I can't drink any more beer. And yes, I did find gluten-free beer though. And dairy, which is any cow's milk or cheese. And what I did was I stopped taking it for 2 weeks and actually felt pretty good. And then I go, let me test it. So I went out and got a pizza. The next day I was in pain again. So I'm like, okay, that's it. We're gluten-free and we're dairy-free. So I've been gluten-free and dairy-free for over 4 years now. But I still get some joint pain, and I usually take a lot of supplements like turmeric and ginger and MSM and glucosamine, and I take all of those, and some herbal teas. And I also learned that a lot of in fact, all of the herbs and the spices are anti-inflammatory. So as long as I don't eat bread and I don't eat milk or cheese, and I cook with these spices, and I learned to cook, I can manage the pain. So good point there. But I was still overweight. So I tried this book and that book and you name it. In fact, I'm going to write a blog post on all the books that I've tried. The problem with that is you can't really do it by yourself. I discovered that, and believe me, I've tried all books, and I actually worked with a nutritionist a couple of years ago, and I did lose 10 pounds, and I haven't gained those back. Actually, I lost about 15 pounds, but I keep gaining those 5 pounds back. So here I am looking at 170 pounds again, and I'm like, no, I can't go that way, because as soon as I get up into the 70s and the 170s and the 180s, I start getting acid reflux, and believe me, you don't want that. Anybody who suffers from that knows what a pain it is. But as soon as I reach a certain, like 175, I start getting that again. So I said, nope, that's it. I gotta do something. So my shoulders were hurting terribly, and apparently I've got rotator cuff tendonitis. So I contacted a friend of mine who just happens to be a chiropractor, a friend of mine from church, Dr. Matt French. And so I've been seeing him for chiropractic, and so he also just happens to have a weight loss program, and he's had people that have had results and have lost 40 pounds in 40 days. So I'm like, oh, really? Okay. But it's working with both him and a nutritionist. And this nutritionist has way more experience. In fact, she has a lot of experience working with Dr. Mercola in Chicago. And you'll be seeing us posting a lot of stuff on you know, some of his videos and sharing some of his blog posts. And you know, and so having somebody guide me through this and tell me what I should eat and what I shouldn't eat and what I'm eating too much of, and basically fixing the glucose level in my blood and my body. So okay, at this point I'm going to try anything, you know, because, you know, I don't want to be sick and tired anymore. I want to be healthy. I want to go hiking. And actually, I've been on the plan for, let's see, since Thursday evening is when I started. And I hiked a little over 2 miles today. And I feel great. I'm not that tired. You know, I feel fantastic. You know, so I want to be able to hike the more difficult trails here in the Phoenix area. You know, so you know, that's one of the reasons I moved to Phoenix, was to be able to do, you know, exploring like that. And I haven't been able to because I've been in pain. I know as soon as I lose the weight, the pain in my ankles is going to be reduced. You know, so it gives me incentive. You know, lose weight, lose pain. Hey, that works for me. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be kind of chronicling all this whole weight loss journey, you might say, or getting fit journey. And supposedly this is not just losing weight, but keeping it off. So it's losing weight for good. And I'm really looking forward to this, to be able to do this. So I'm looking to lose 30 to 40 pounds. I don't know if I'm going to do it in 40 days though, but we'll see what happens. But you know, like this Facebook, their Facebook page, it's Holistic Health Solutions. And their website is ithelpedme.com. And we're going to have a blog on there very soon. We're going to be doing more videos and more helpful information to just get you motivated, get you on the right track. Because so if you know you're over 40, especially women, you're over 40, you've been trying to lose weight, you just can't do it, you're busy. I got to tell you, the shakes are really easy, and I'll do a little video on those and how to make them. It takes me like 10 minutes in the morning to do it and 10 minutes at night. You know, so, and also this is my office. I work at home. I have a sedentary lifestyle, so I'm more in front of the computer all the time. And that's getting me motivated to even go out for a 20-minute walk every day in the evenings. Now that it's in nicer weather here in Phoenix, it's the time to do it. So, you know, just hang in there, watch for more of these videos and the stories of mine and other people's weight loss. So if you know, if you have pain, if you want to lose weight, Dr. Matt is the person to go see. And I thank you, Dr. Matt, for helping me out, and I really look forward to continuing to work with you. So for now, it's Giselle saying adios. Take care.